Hello and welcome to a special edition of The Daily for Wednesday, March 16th. I'm Jackie Pickering and this is Greg Lawless, and we are at Qwest Field where the 2011 MLS season has officially kicked off as the LA Galaxy and the Seattle Sounders face off, with the Galaxy winning a 1-0. It's a big matchup. What did you think?
Oh, I thought it was a tremendous win for LA, a great start to the season for 2010 Supporters Shield winners, Jackie. And it was Juninho coming up with a goal in the 58th minute, but the Galaxy really pushed in this one. There was a huge crowd, more than 36,000 people here, the largest ever crowd for a Sounders home game in MLS here. And you know what? The Galaxy came out and said, we need to quiet the crowd. They did that. They were aggressive in the attack. They finally got the goal when Juninho was given too much space. Long shot from about 25 yards out. Casey Keller gets a hand on it, but he couldn't stop it.
A few other names that were quiet out there was Landon Donovan, David Beckham, and Freddie Montero. We have been talking about them so much, but they weren't the guys who really stood out this night.
No, they weren't. You know, they played well, but really they didn't make an impact in terms of certainly on the score sheet. Freddie Montero had a couple of good chances, couldn't put them away. Landon Donovan was moving around a lot, but this was really a game about the non-marquee players. First of all, Juninho gets the goal. Todd Donovan getting the assist on it, but the big name for the Galaxy on the night, Josh Saunders, stepping in for the injured Donovan Ricketts and having a man of the match performance in the net. He was fantastic for the Galaxy.
Well, now let's talk about the Sounders, because they were missing Blaise Kufo. What happened there?
Well, Blaise Kufo was actually released from the club. Well, they parted ways about a half hour or an hour before kickoff. This came as a total surprise for a lot of people. However, Ziggy Schmidt, the coach for the Sounders, said the club knew about it for several days. So he said it wasn't really a distraction. He was actually pretty happy with the way his team played. However, they weren't able to get the points.
All right, well, enough about first kick. Yep. Let's talk about the other action around Major League Soccer, with Real Salt Lake playing in the CONCACAF Champions League and them winning there. Yeah, they did. They took on Saprissa from Costa Rica. They got a 2-0 win. They needed this one in the first leg of the semifinals. They go down to Costa Rica in a couple of weeks, and it's going to be a tough one down there. It's always hard to win in Costa Rica, but Alvaro Saborio, who used to play for Saprissa, he got the first goal, and Fabian Espindola got the second goal, so a great result for Salt Lake. Now they go to the second leg. All right, now for all of you fantasy players out there, Fantasy Challenge on MLSsoccer.com kicked off this year. I know that you were playing. How did you fare?
Well, I didn't fare very well. So the season is underway, and I didn't do particularly well in this first night. I had Sean Franklin on my team. He got a point, but in our experts league, it was actually my brother Alexi who ended up getting most of the points. 33 points. He had Juninho. He had some telepathy going on. Yeah, enough said pretty much with that one.
All right, well, that is going to do it for us here in Seattle, but the season is just getting underway. 8 games on Saturday night, so make sure to tune into MLSsoccer.com where you can follow all of the action.